You know, I always stayed out the way. Not really too much with the drama, but one thing I can say is I was always smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't feel rejection. God is my weapon. Never been a hero.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Porter, Wojemski out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's MP in at the point. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Great. We'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points.
I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of basketball. We've got Filipowski, Keontae George out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Hardy, and it's Rollins, and it's power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Sinks the trade.
So judgmental, he get on my nerves. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know preaching the Bible was absurd. They say Christians sin every day. Tell me where you read that. I guess I missed it. I don't think the Bible ever said that. Y'all justify sin.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
The 3, Hardy. No good that time.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling in the...
Okay! Knockout!
Man!
Wow! Wow. MP. Nasty.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? .41 seconds left in the second. And so here's Sacramento. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George's shot is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad.
Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Inside, here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
Thanks, as always.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Michael Porter. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Holmgren. Then it's MP, and it's Podziemski in at the 3 slot. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And now the assist leaders in the association. MP, number 1.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
From deep, Holmgren. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Sacramento now. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Koulibaly. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Moran. 6 to shoot. Koulibaly with a screen on MP. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. 4-3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Alston.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display. He's...
Get down. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style. Style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
So with George on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Rollins. Morant is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Holland. And it's Jemison in at the center, filling out the middle. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, MP. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. The youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Oh, you got to feel.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Anthony Black. Mitchell Robinson is out there with MP, and it's Bufkin in at the 2. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offense, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he...
Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. So with George on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Koulibaly is out there with Morant. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Holland. And it's Jemison in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone.
Bilal Koulibaly out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Holland, and it's Jemison in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Rollins. No points so far. Down low. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Koulibaly. His offense has been solid.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, hey, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it, don't tap that glass, don't tap that.
I feel like everything's a deception. Don't need Christ because the ancestors say they should burn sage for protection. What a selection. Let me address what nobody's saying. Choosing abortion because they too lazy. Praying to Jesus, then go kill a baby. Man, it's crazy. The Bible say the church Christ bride. Then they try to holler into my life. But Jesus yelling, it's my wife. Y'all prostituting. Women increasing the size of booties to be what they see on pornography movies. But when I say that they think I'm intruding, look at the sin that your life's producing. I can't let no Jezebel seduce me. When I'm set on God, ain't no time for Lucy. I'm obsessed with Jesus like I'm a groupie. I let him use me. I don't trust the government, it's all a hoax. The president stole all the votes and brought the black woman in to get the most. It's manipulation. Preposterous. I'm sorry, Kamala. I rise when I'm heated like thermometers. I'm so woke that I don't need pajamas. Then Illuminati stuff, telling everybody pick the Bible up. And I know they heated when I write this stuff. Go be overheated when the time is up. Yeah, the remnant coming. You know the remnant coming. Lord. You taught me how to do it last time, didn't you? You gotta teach everybody else how to do it. God said this how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. God said this how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. Oh Lord, here I am, back on my knees again. No more justifying wickedness as a means to an end. I stopped listening to music that condone all the sins. I know it's hard, but I still try to give your word to my friends. And oh Lord, I know we talked about forgiveness in songs, so I want to forgive every person that did me wrong. Even my old friends like Zay, he's still back in my home. I'm protected regardless when I go big guys on my own. So come on, even Trump supporters that like my name, even all the Christian rappers that be doing the same. Lord, I hope I prove I would never switch up on you for fame. And I know you my umbrella every time that it rains. I still got smoke for whoever, but only if it's righteous. Satan deceiving saints because Christians are scared and quiet. Our people are being tricked by all these witches and psychics, but I know doing your dance is the only way to fight it. How you do it? Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. God said this how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray.
Yeah, I remember mama crying over bills, just to see my mother cry in these chills. The youngest son, I was caught up in my feels, hiding my tears cause I was taught that's not keeping it real. Let's just keep it real, I was trapped in my environment, working but addicted so I can't say for retirement. The plan of the wicked like solitary confinement. It's a spiritual prison when you thinking about unity but still be chasing division. I know, but look at me as I grow. All the homies that used to know me, they gotta see hope. Cause I went from slinging dope, I'm talking white like the Pope. But now when they see me, they get the bread of life till they choke. Oh, what a feeling. Lord, give me healing, nothing more appealing. Praise to the ceiling, and beyond that, I'm spreading revelation with these lyrics that I'm revealing. Man, it's
grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. God said this how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. At times I think it's me against the world and I don't understand. But Lord said, you got me, son, here I am. For my name, you'll be hated by many men. He said he like my moves, but he got a new dance. God said it's how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes. I had to bring a friend for this one. Y'all ready? Cause God said it's how you do it. Grab a friend, pull them close, take their hand, close your eyes, bow your head, then pray. Come on, come on.
The wicked or the godless flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Bold as a lion.
Y'all think these rappers ill? Ill. I don't feel them boys. Mama from Chicago, it's obvious I'm in Illinois. Trying to let me in the door. Who said I give a choice? I'm a legend like I'm John. You hear it in the voice. Enough for glorifying me. There's one go. I was lost all on my own. The Holy One spoke. Hell hot but flow cold. You gon' need more than one coat. Devil say he want war. God built me for the gun smoke. A man hard plans his way. We know who doesn't step in. Harry Styles on a narrow path. I'm headed one direction. They wanted to be as it was. But God said come to heaven. Think it's sweet like watermelon sugar. They not understand.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So with George on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Holland.
And so Moran will bring it up for Sacramento. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Ja Morant. And it's Holland in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Morant. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Jemison. And Golden State also making a switch. Walker's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant.
He talking about? Get on my face. Yeah. Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline? Horses and skylines with a porch.
Here's Morant. He has 5. So with George on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Koulibaly is out there with Morant. Then there's Holland. Then there's Rollins. And it's Filipowski in at the 5 spot. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Dre, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking.
And stolen by MP. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got MP. Black is out there with Walker. And it's Pumpkin in at the 2 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Black. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Hardy passes to George. Spins. Now here's Hardy.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got MP, Jarris Walker out there with Kispert. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Buffkin. Here's Holland. Outside Morant. Pass to Holland. Moran against MP. Here's Jemison.
Here's Holland. Morant outside. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Also.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
Black boy, yeah, that's me. Just turn or shut up. Let's go.
Here's Rollins. Outside Morant.
Morant outside. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Golden State, looking at who they've got. Allen is out there with Curry. Then there's Kispert. Then it's MP. And it's Coles in at the 2.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Holland. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting any time you...
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it.
So it's Sacramento now. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Curry. He's out there with Jared Allen. Kispert is out there with MP. And